Yeah, absolutely. After speaking to the department already this morning, guys, they've already seen thousands of people come out to Lake Pleasant for the Memorial Day holiday weekend. But just take a look. We're already seeing a little bit of boaters get out on the water. It's starting to get nice. The sun is up. So they're also anticipating a lot of people coming out, wanting to have a good time. But with that means that they have to have their DUI enforcement truck and their task force out in full force. So that's what we're going to talk to Sergeant Enriquez about kind of your plans today, because what do you guys typically see on these 4-day holidays, especially in the summertime, when it comes to people having a good time out here?
Well, this kicks off the busiest season for us here at all our lakes, especially Lake Pleasant, so busy. We're only able to come together with GOHS funds. Governor of Office of Highway Safety gives us funds, and we make a task force East and West Valley because it's so important to keep people safe, not only on the water, but on the road. So we have double the manpower out here, specifically looking for impaired drivers on the roadways.
I was going to say, go into your plans for today because, like we mentioned, there's going to be thousands of people out here. It's going to be a gorgeous day. I mean, I'm sure you guys have to have basically a full plan in place to make sure you're trying to account for everyone.
That's right. We partner up with West Valley agencies when we're talking about Lake Pleasant, and we come together, and obviously our focal point is DUI enforcement because we want to keep everybody safe. You get so many people gathering here at the lake, drinking, having a good time. They eventually have to leave. So that's our priority, is to make sure they have designated drivers, they have alternate plans not to drink and drive.
Yeah, and you mentioned this is also on the water too. Tell me the plans for the deputies that will be out on the boats patrolling the area.
Absolutely. Today is obviously a very important day. We have double squads out here. We have double the manpower looking for people who are operating boats under the influence. Obviously, it's just like a DUI on the roadway, but on the water, it's called an OUI. So same penalties, same type of penalties apply for these issues. So we want everybody to be safe. So do not operate a boat on the water. It's very dangerous.
All right. And real quick, as people come out to Lake Pleasant and they're listening to this right now, what is your message to those families that are coming out who want to have fun, but, you know, we are emphasizing safety this morning?
So life jackets, priority number one. Number two, if you're going to drink, don't operate a boat, and get home safely. Don't be reckless out here on the water, because you can be reckless on the road and on the water.
All right, Sergeant Enriquez, thank you so much for joining us this morning. So it's so crucial. If you have a plan to have a designated driver, you're already off to a great start. But of course, rideshare is another option too. But you know, it's so important to have these plans, guys, especially since the traffic, they've already opened the gates for people to come in, start parking, loading their boats into the water, that it is going to get really congested at that point. So coming up at 7:30, we're going to give you guys some advice and tips for this Memorial Day traffic getting into Lake Pleasant. But as we mentioned, if there's more impaired drivers, whether it's on the road or on the water, that can be problematic if there's a lot of people out there.
Yeah, just be smart, right? Be smart, common sense. Alina, thank you so much.